about what does it really take to win? What does it take to win in network marketing? Guys, this may not only be for you, but it might also be for some people that you know. So feel free to share, invite them to the party. This is going to be super short and sweet. Have you ever wondered, what does it take to be successful in network marketing? Like, what does it take to go to the top? What does it take to win? I think so many people wonder that question, and so we are going to talk about it. And so here's what I believe it boils down to. Two things, really. One is the how-tos. We want to know, the X's and the O's, the nuts and the bolts. How do we do this thing, right? How-to is so important. But the bigger picture and what we often have a lot of times talk about is mindset, right? Because mindset will determine if you think you can go for it or if you think you can't. What you think is possible, or if you believe, I'm going to put it off till next month, next week, whatever. If you put it off into the future. And so mindset is actually like 99% of the battle. Because what we do is not hard. How we do it, we always want to improve our skill. We always want to improve the tactical stuff. Because if we improve our skills, hey, our numbers are going to get better. We're not going to have to do as much to get to the finish line, right? But at the end of the day, mindset is the name of the game. And so I want to share some numbers with you that I think you're going to find very interesting. So these are numbers from a gentleman who's been working in network marketing for quite a few years. He is a $1 million earner and has a number of $1 million earners in his team. And here's what we found is that a lot of times people are afraid of rejection. They're afraid of putting out the numbers. They're afraid of just like the results. But if you go in with a proper mindset, then everything else will begin to line up. So here's what we discovered as he shared his numbers publicly. The first thing was that in his time building his business, he had done over 1,000 presentations. Now, we're not talking about presentations in his team. We're talking about him personally, either putting someone on a video, showing the plan one-on-one, or basically personally connecting with somebody to share the opportunity. 1,000. And out of these 1,000 people that he talked to, you're not going to believe how many said no. Out of 1,000 presentations, 720 people said no. This isn't for me. I don't want to hear it. This is not my time. I got other stuff going on. They said no. 720 people said no, this super successful person. So 280 said yes. Okay, great. Awesome. Glass is half full. We got the 280. Well, out of that 280 people that said yes, guess how many quit? You're not going to believe it. Any guesses? We got 280. How many people are still there and how many people quit? Out of the 280 that he had that said yes, 237 quit. That means he's left with 43 active people. But here's the best part. Out of these 43 people, 6 lines of sponsorship were responsible for over 1 million customers. 1 million customers. Guys, that just goes to show you don't need the whole world. You just need a handful of the good ones, a handful of people that get it, a handful of people that know what they want out of life, that they have the vision, that they have the right mindset. Okay. And so here's the food for thought for you tonight. Number one, we want to work on our skills. We always want to get better. We always want to work on the details of how we can improve, right? Like a fine wine. How can we get better? How can we do better in the marketplace so it takes less numbers to get the same results that we're looking for, right? So we always want to do that. But the biggest thing you should get from this is you got to have the right mindset. If you know going in, hey, I'm going to talk to this many. This is like a funnel, right? I'm going to talk to this many, and this many are going to say yes, and this many are going to do something, and this many are going to be my superstar players. Then you know up front, that's what it takes. And it doesn't take the whole world. It just takes a handful of people. So if you're the type of person that in the past, maybe you felt that mindset has been an area where you've had some challenges, and maybe you're like, dude, I need to buff up my mindset because mindset's been what's been tripping me up. I had, my expectations were here and this was my reality. They weren't lining up. Has that ever happened to you? Has that ever happened to anybody other than me? All right. So if that has, then I have something that will help you get to where you want to go, because you got to be like one of those 300 warriors. You remember that movie 300 came out a few years ago? These guys were like hardcore. They weren't messing around. They were ready to go up against the entire army, right? The Persian army was descending upon them, and they were willing to go to war for what they believed. It was 300 against thousands. Thousands were so strong that when they would do their battle formations, the ground would shake like an earthquake. That's what mindset can do, my friends. Mindset can prevail over all circumstances that may even feel like they're against you. So if you're at a spot in your life and you want some help getting that mindset of a warrior, equipping yourself, so you put on your helmet, right? You got your breastplate, you got your shield, you're ready to go. You're ready to take whatever may come at you, and your dreams are worth fighting for. Then I have something that will help you arm yourself with what it takes to win. If you click on the link that's listed here, this is going to be the 10 steps. These are things that will help walk you through what it takes to be successful, what it takes to get to the finish line, what it takes to be the type of person that goes to the top of your company and gets the love and the praise and the accolades from your team, not to mention all the financial blessings and all the people you get to help along the process. So click on that link. It's my free gift to you. It's an extra bonus training. That is it, guys. I gotta run. We gotta get home, but it's been so great spending some time with you all. If this is something that added some value to you, and you have some people on your team that have maybe been struggling with mindset, and they're wrestling with how to do things, or maybe someone's having a bad day, let them hear this. Because when you have somebody that is open enough to share, hey, I'm $1 million income earner, and these are the type of numbers that we've seen in our business, hey, it just gives you the right expectations. It allows your expectations to match up with your results so that you can get out there in the marketplace and do what it takes to get this thing done. So guys, it's been great spending time with you all. Take care, be blessed. If it added value, pass it along, get the extra bonus training, and I will see y'all next time.
For more great training and to receive your free bonus training, the 10-step process for getting out of your own way and finally rank advancing, visit summergeronimo.com.